Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another TNT session with your host. This is Bishop Favors, Coach Favors, owner and founder of Wealth Engineers, and we're going to be discussing some market structure. We're going to be discussing some trades tonight. So join us once again. If you're watching this via YouTube, like and subscribe. Please click the like button down below. And if you want to join our team, the link is below. We'd love to have you. All right, so y'all, let's get right to it. First thing we do when we show up to the charts is we do what?
Top-down analysis.
We do a top-down analysis. And so this is important. Some will call this, what's another name for top-down analysis? A-N-A-L-Y-S-I-S. Another name for top-down analysis is what, you all?
TDA.
Market analysis.
TDA, but multiple time frame analysis, right? So what do we got? First thing we do, top-down analysis. The top-down analysis tells us the trend. We can identify the trend when we're doing this. I guess I'll keep all caps on. We identify the trend. That is the direction that the market is in. When we know the trend, you all, we know what market we're in. We're in a buyer's market or a seller's market. What else does the top-down analysis show us?
Key levels.
Market structure. Key levels. What else? Anything else the top-down analysis shows us? All right, is that it? Anybody else can think of anything?
Your zones.
Zones. Anything else?
Support and resistance.
There you go. There you go. We talking some trade talk now. That's one of the main ones right there, y'all. But I want to say major support and resistance, right? Now, look at this. We put this right here. I'm on a 4-hour chart. So we're going with the TDA. And oh, look at that W. What type of market are we in right now? Sometimes you really can't tell on a 4-hour chart. So you have to go to a day chart, a higher time frame, so you can really get the gist of the overall. Because this could be a pullback or a Fibonacci retracement, which we'll talk about that in a little while. But now when we look at this and I simplify this, let me clear off some of these. Give a straight chart. I'm gonna leave that right there, that's my day. So now let me get this blue box out the way too. All right, guys. So look at this, ladies and gents. Now, what type of market are we in?
Bullish.
Would you all say bullish?
Bullish.
So we know we're in a buyer's market then. This is nothing but a pullback now. So here's the trend. Trend is our friend. The trend is uptrending, right? So we'll then draw a trend line right there. For you beginners, let me tell you something. I look at all this writing I got on here. I've been doing this for a while, y'all. We've been in this one for a long time. But I want you to understand something. These 5 steps right here will give you some good trading. All right, so we identify the trend. We know the direction. It's bullish overall. This is a day chart, so that means each one of these candles take 1 day to paint. So now that we understand where we are, we have the top-down analysis, which means we have the trend, we're in the bullish. Let us draw maybe 2 major support and resistance. Oh, that's price. All right, let us draw 2 zones of support and resistance. So that means we're looking for the most recent high and the most recent low. And this is very easy to see, y'all. You can really see this real easy. Most recent high, most recent low. I'm gonna go over here and snag a tool, get this rectangle so we can draw the zone. Now, some people would say this is the most recent low, right? But look how far out that is. That's all the way in November. Price ain't gonna drop down 3 months that quick like that. So the most recent low will be where?
Right there?
Yeah. Say right here. Let me make that a little darker so we can see it. Because when I open this up on a larger chart, you're going to see something. You're going to see something that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's good right there. Okay. I'm going to see something that's pretty cool. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and copy this and paste it in. Just jump right there. All right. Now, this is very easy. Why? The most recent low is right here. The most recent high is right here in this zone where we are. So now we have this. I'm going to extend this out just a little bit. Give us a little breathing room. Okay. And then I'm going to take this out just a little bit. Give us a little breathing room right there. Okay. Now, so now look at what we have, you all. I'm going to open this up a little bit. We have the most recent low, the most recent high. Now we have a zone in between here. Now watch what happens when we go down to the 4-hour chart. Love the band? Now, you all see this? Look at this now. Now we'll clean this up just a little bit. Don't y'all forget I'm recording this though. This going on YouTube, y'all. This one. Okay, we're gonna clean it up just a little bit on the 4-hour, tighten it up a little bit. Now you all can really see a tight zone. Man, that's easy right here, y'all. This is an easy piece. So then we drop down to the 1-hour and we begin to identify minor support and resistance. Where's our list at? Where's my list? What I do with it, y'all?
I think you put it way back there.
Oh.
I think he's on there too far.
Oh man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Now y'all stay with me. I'm taking my time because if you do this markup correctly, you all, this will last you about a good week if you do it correctly. All right. Now here we are on the 1-hour chart. Now where is it? I'm bugging. That don't make no sense. That's just ridiculous. Are you serious? Now, if I wasn't recording, this wouldn't even be going on. Y'all do know that, right? I'm gonna put it right here where we can see it, man. Get on out. Okay. All right, now here we are. So we've identified the trend. We see key levels because we have them right here. Major support, minor resistance. Major support and resistance right here. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for key levels, which is going to represent, Roland, this is going to be good for you. The key levels, you all also happen to be your minor support and resistance. So when you're marking this up and you're seeing which direction you're going, right now you should be looking for a buy. So when I say we're right here, look at where we are in this. If we're in the zone, our most recent high, recent low. We are literally, price is right here. We are literally 60-some pips from the high, the most recent high. So what are we looking to do?
Buy.
Y'all, what we want to see happen, is price come up. Nope. I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we got to identify these small levels. And I'm just going to put a line right here. You see this key level right here? Price came up here. Put it right there. Another key level, price came up to here, right? So you got to break through these two levels before you get to the high. And this is where somebody said it earlier, this is how they identify the next take profit, TP1, TP2, and then maybe a TP3, 4 here. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. You stick it in 5 pieces right there, you're going to be good. All right? It's all the way up in the air. Okay, so now we have our key levels right here. We got the zones, major, minor. We got the trend line. So now, how do we take a trade in this? How do we take a position? You then go down to the 15-minute and you look for entry. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that whole process is what we call a top-down analysis. Now, how many confirmations do you need before you enter into a trade?
3.
3 or more.
At least 3 or more. So do we have any confirmations? Can we take this trade at 7:51 in Asian session? Can we take this trade? Oh, and for all of y'all who don't know, the new 20 pips and dip is up. It's back. All you gotta do is go on your trading view, if you already registered for it, and type in 20 pips, and you'll see David's name come up, and you'll get it. If you have not registered for it, it's in your back office somewhere, and maybe our administrator can help us out with that once he gets to the house. Any questions so far? Okay. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was a complete thing about the top-down analysis. And I guess that's what I'm gonna name this tonight. TDA, top-down analysis. Now, let me just say this, you all. Every trader has a different way of doing things, so we all not gonna talk the same and say things that's the same way. But when you do a complete and a comprehensive top-down analysis, man, it will last, it will stay with you, and it does the heavy lifting for you. So we know we're in a buyer's market. We probably, all of this is in that pullback because we've seen it on a larger time frame. So when I say, can we get into this, somebody give me one confirmation that lets you know you can get into this. Do we have any?
The prior 1, 2, 3 high highs.
Okay, anything else? Anybody else? Come on, traders, what y'all doing? Can we take this? Can we get into this trade or not?
I would say that we would wait until it reaches that last high right there. Yeah, I would think we would wait till it get to that point and jump in.
So let me explain to you why that's not a good idea.
Okay.
When price is low, you buy. When it's high, you sell. So right now we're in the Asian session. This 50 EMA is very important. Price is above the 50. Okay. Price is above the 50. Looks like it's in the pullback. We're still looking like we're in the upward move. So if you're going to take this, now watch, one of my confirmations is pivots. I use pivots. And we'll show you how to use those a little later in another video. But I use pivots, I use the 50, and I use the top-down analysis. And of course, this right here is 20 pips and dip. You want to learn how to get this, contact me, send me a message, and I'll teach you all and show y'all how to get this, at least those who are watching on YouTube. Now, the link is down below. Send me a message. So what happens, you all? Do we have enough confirmation to get into this? Andre, you was going to say something?
I was going to say I would probably wait to see if it'd come all the way back down to P and then reject off of P going back in the other direction.
There you go. Now, for me, I'm looking at that, but here's something that I also see, y'all. I see another key level right here. Do y'all see this? Price came right here. Look at how price respected right here. It respected over here. This is the key level. I too would want to wait till it come down, but because of this level right here, me personally, watch the risk now. Watch this. It's still close to P. So if I got in right now, I could risk 6, 7 pips to go ahead and get what? My 10 to 20 pips. I could do that. I could. You know, the Asian session will kick in around 8:30. But to be safe, you could wait to see if it bounces off P. I would want to see if it break this level right here. But you could wait, you all. And sometimes that's what we have to do, all right? And once again, you have to know what pairs trade in these Asian sessions because it happens to be 7:30 when we start. So with that being said, you all, here's what I want to share with you. That was a complete, comprehensive, top-down analysis all the way from a day chart all the way down through it. If you do that, even on a 15-minute chart, if you do that, y'all, we have a trend line right here. That's our overall trend line right there. You could also draw a minor trend line, just if you want a little more confirmation. Do y'all see that? Look at this. Prop, that's right at the piece right there, you ask me. Do y'all see how that
Yep.
one line gives you a whole nother level of perspective to see about this key level? Y'all see that?
Yes, sir.
Can y'all see that? So I'm telling you the truth, y'all.
I might go check that.
I was just gonna say that. It's got some strong indicators. I'm serious. Once it really we got 2 minutes on this candle. Before I get off, let's see. It's 7:58 the day we watching this. What's today's date? This is February what? The 9th? February 9th. All right. So you all watching this in the future, just know that, we're waiting for these 2 minutes on a 15-minute candle to see. We get a little boost on the next candle, y'all. I might have to get in that because look how much is respecting this trend line right here. So let me show you all what this looks like while we wait. When we go back to the hour chart, this is what you see. Y'all see that? You could almost bring that all the way down to there. It would be like a fan. Look at that. Overall, we're still in the bullish market overall. Until price comes all the way down and break this, we still in the bullish, y'all. It's just a pullback. Did the 15 minutes go yet?
That's beautiful.
Isn't it? Isn't it? It doesn't get any cleaner than this, y'all. Confirmations, man. Confluence. We need it. Top-down analysis is key. So let's just see what happens. Got 35 seconds. If you got any other questions, speak now or forever hold your peace. $15 seconds. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. See, I would take that trade. I would take that trade. Drop down to a 5-minute just to see a little more accuracy. Look at that. I would take that trade, y'all. I would take that trade. That's how I sound, y'all. Take the trade. Yeah, I would take that trade. I took that trade. All right. So here it is, you all. Top-down analysis, markup, confluence, trend line, pivot, key level. And here's the thing. Even if you didn't have these pivots on, even if you didn't have or know anything about pivots, you still draw your own minor support and resistance. Y'all see that? And you still can rock this trade out. I took that trade. Did anybody else take that trade?
I'm taking it right now.
I did.
I did.
Took that trade. Now, once again, past profits do not equal future gains. You trade at your own risk. I just said what I'm doing. All right. So here's the thing, though. This is what we do, y'all. This is what trading is all about. We understand that we're going to have some losses and things of that nature, but you got to take the risk, y'all, and you have to trust your markups. everything about this tells us that we're doing the right thing and getting into this trade, because even if from here, from where price is now to this next level here, that's still almost 8-9 pips. I'm in profit. I'm about to get off of here, man. I'm in profit. I see blue. Now, I ain't talking about the blowers in blue either. No, seriously, y'all. We put one line right here for another key level. And then right at the top of that, but those are just minor support and resistance, just minor where price went and came up. So we get through here and top this, y'all, we ongoing. Now watch the potential. When I do put my pivot back on, and we know from pivot to pivot, left P, I'm in good profit now. Left P going to R1, like I said, where price is now. How many people in profit? Come on, talk to them. How many people in profit?
Yes, sir.
Where my mute button?
All the way in
profit.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm a profit.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
That's zero.
So y'all please let everybody know that we in profit, you know. And if you did a small lot size and as modest, you know, trading account, you're good. But just like that, you all, from that top-down analysis with a few confluence, few confirmation, it's not as hard as people think it is. You just got to study a little bit, show up for our trainings. These TNT sessions are for you all to ask questions. And I know I didn't get to the fib. I could deal with the fib maybe on the next time or in the morning, but we'll definitely get to it. But I wanted to keep this basic for our newbies and those who are in here, man, who really just getting used to seeing this. So for your homework, you all, I'd like for you to practice doing top-down analysis and practice identifying, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, 5 minutes, no wonder. Where's the stuff at? Oh, this is getting to be, oh, okay. This is crazy, man. I thought I brought that down. Are you kidding me? Okay. All right, y'all. Here's what I need you to do. I want you to practice this, okay? Practice your top-down analysis beginning with the day chart to the 4-hour to the 1 hour, 15 minute. I want you to practice identifying your trend line, the major trend line, market structures, which is simply the higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, lower highs. That's market structure. Your key levels, minor support, your zones, which is major, and your major support. Pay attention to your zones, everything between the major and minor, the major support and resistance. Practice identifying this. You get into your homework and research, you say, well, hey, I forgot about some of these. Then refer back to your back office. Epic has one of the best trading platforms and educational platforms I've seen to date. So get back in there, you all. Practice identifying these things right here. And as always, we'll be back on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern for another TNT session. I appreciate you all. Let's be epic together. We'll see you next time.
Are you uploading this video